Good afternoon, crypto enthusiasts, Bitcoin enthusiasts around the world. Crypto Takeover coming back with another Bitcoin analysis video for y'all. We're currently seeing Bitcoin give us a nice little Darth Maul wick and then a big push to the downside. So what could be in store for Bitcoin moving forward from here on out? That's the big question. We're going to take a look at the charts, see what might be coming up in the near term future, see what we might be able to have a probability of an outcome that Bitcoin might want to move in one direction or the other. So if that sounds interesting, feel free to stick around, like this video, comment, and let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so if y'all are brand new to the channel, don't forget we use the Market Cipher Indicator by CryptoFace alongside with the TI Sequential by ToneVase and the Market Guide buy and sell signal. So we're using a few paid for indicators on this channel, but those are our go-to paid for indicators that we normally like to use. And we've just been really seeing a lot of sideways movement from Bitcoin here in the past couple of days, and just kind of unsure of where the markets want to go, bouncing from 3,500 all the way down to 9K, 9,200 to 9,400, and we just had this huge wick to the upside here about 93.48. And I mean, just detrimental to anyone that's trying to trade this right now. And I've given my group some disclaimers that this is the sideways movement is just very uneven. It sucks, to be honest. So we're waiting for some key areas of support or resistance to break, so that way we can take the next move from there on out. So we're looking here at our 15-minute time frame. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the trend line indicator too as well. And we're looking at the 15-minute. We can currently see that the bears are in control as of right now. We just had this blood diamond to push us back to the downside here. And then also we can see that, this huge wick to the upside is just crazy stuff. So we need to be very careful of trading this market. We can also see our money flows kind of moving maybe into that reddish territory as of right now. We had this wick and then complete sell-off after that. So let's go on into our 30-minute time frame and see what might be happening here. Let me go ahead and refresh the page so that we can get a little bit quicker load time as well. And so 30-minute time frame, let's see what's going on here. We'll turn off this and we'll turn on Cipher SR. Perfect, cool. So 30-minute time frame, we can also see that we've been getting these bearish crosses as of right now on some of our lower time frames. Money flow in our 30 minutes, still kind of rounding off to the bottom side as well. Blood diamond there on, this is our 15-minute. Blood diamond there on our 30-minute. We also had a blood diamond right before that appear, which maybe gave us a little signal to just be wary of some big price movements that might be occurring. So money flow is kind of rounding off here too. We had our anchor wave and then some trigger waves to push us back down a little bit further. We could maybe expect a little bit more of a sell-off from here on out, but Bitcoin just being really unsure of itself, staying in between a couple of different ranges. Two blood diamonds here. We're still in a downwards trend with our blue momentum wave on our 45-minute as well. Currently struggling at that 9,200 support area for right now, but we'll have to wait to see how this wants to play out. So this is the 45-minute. Let's see what we got going on in the 1 hour time frame. We'll turn off Cipher SR. Cool. You can see here on our 1 hour, we actually have a blood diamond as well too. So very interesting stuff from here on out. We could probably anticipate maybe a little bit further movement to the downside, or just consolidating around this 9,200 area, as Bitcoin has been known to like to do here lately. We've been having our EMAs kind of push up and down on this little roller coaster ride that is the Bitcoin roller coaster ride. We have a red dot down here on our Cipher B blue wave, which is also sending us a little bit lower to the downside as well too. Anchor wave and then a slight trigger wave to then send us back down a little bit lower. Money flow kind of neutral as of right now. It's still in the greenish area, but it does look like it wants to start dripping off down here in a little while. Going on into our 90-minute time frame. 90-minute time frame, blood diamond that has appeared here on the 90-minute time frame as well. So looking like a little bit more of a sell-off could occur possibly in the near-term future. We're looking at the red dot here as well that could possibly send us back down a little bit lower. Blood diamond that is appearing there, as you can see right now. We're also getting money flow that is moving down into that reddish area as well. EMAs are crossing bearish. There you can see that too, kind of back and forth, and then now crossing bearish once again. Bitcoin just being very unsure of itself, doesn't know what direction it wants to go, but starting to see some blood diamonds here, even on the 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame has given us another blood diamond. So ever since this week, I had made a video for my Patreon members a couple of hours before the big wick to the up and down side. And you know, we now we're seeing more of a clear direction now that I'm making the public video for us right now. So just a heads up, everyone, we have our trading group that is available. I did close off the 35% membership special, so it is full price as of right now. But definitely look forward to seeing y'all in the Patreon member group. You can see all the different perks and rewards that you'll get whenever you click that first link in the description box. So make sure to check that out. Come join us in the private Discord server, and you can get access to a bunch of different perks and rewards and private videos when you join that Patreon page as well. And then also we have our YouTube membership that is available. If you want access to just my private videos, then you can get access to the YouTube membership page, and I can give you all the private videos that we have uploaded on there, and we'll be periodically uploading even more in the further months or so. So make sure that this is also a cheaper option than the trading group on Patreon. So if you're interested, you can join us in there too as well. And then we're on our way to 3,000 subs. We've been moving a little bit slower just because I've been taking a little time off to work on a few other projects, but we are still on our way to 3,000 subs, and I'm still doing the $100 altcoin giveaway at 3,000 subs. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and in order to qualify for that $100 giveaway, you're going to need to be signed up for the newsletter. So third link in the description box below will get you signed up for the newsletter, and then we will do the drawing live. And if you win, I'll send you an email or I'll get a hold of you on Discord, whichever your preferred method of communication is, and we can exchange the addresses to send you that money there and one of our favorite altcoins. So let's go back into the charts here, looking at the 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame giving us that nice blood diamond down to the bottom side there. And let's go on into our 4-hour time frame, see what might be happening here. 4-hour time frame, Darth Maul looks like it has taken over. So no blood diamond on the 3-hour, but 4-hour, as you can see, Darth Maul looks like it's ready to start cutting heads off here pretty soon, or hitting those stop losses if you're trading as well. So 4-hour time frame also looking like maybe we want to get a bearish cross relatively soon. If we start to zoom out just a tad bit, we can see that our money flow is just kind of moving sideways for the most part right now, maybe anticipating a red dot that might occur relatively soon. We'll just have to wait and see exactly how this wants to play out. Let's go on into our 6-hour time frame. 6-hour time frame. Also, we're trying to maybe get another push back up here above our key EMAs, but this could more or less just kind of trickle out sideways a little bit longer, and we'll have to kind of wait to see how this wants to play out for the most part. So as we start to get onto these higher time frames, we can definitely probably anticipate that Bitcoin just wants to continue to move sideways, giving us you know, some possible more Darth Maul wicks, if anything, right? But we need to be very cautious. We can see that money flow has also been kind of moving up to the top side here. If money flow wants to move back into that greenish area, that could give us a possible little push back to the upside there too as well. Going on into our 8-hour time frame. 8-hour time frame, you know, our EMAs are definitely squeezing once again, and kind of giving a indecisive direction on where they want to head towards to. But the 8-hour definitely looking like it wants to possibly just continue to move a little bit more sideways here too as well. We have a green dot over here, maybe anticipating another little push to the upside. Money flow pretty neutral there on the 8-hour as well. Going on into our 12-hour time frame. 12-hour time frame, we're just coming out of that bullish cross with our EMAs here that pushed us all the way up to almost that 9,500 area last week. But now we're starting to, we had this major sell-off here on the 12-hour as well too. and we're starting to see how that's kind of playing out as of right now. So no sell on our 12-hour just yet, but we did hit this buy, and now we're seeing another green dot to the upside here on the 12-hour, so something to also take note of. But money flow has also just been rounding off just a tad bit ever since we hit this 10.5K area at the top here too. So let's go on into our 21-hour and see what's happening. 21-hour, also money flow just kind of rounding off just a tad bit, maybe anticipating a green dot here on the 21-hour. But it could just be another little trigger wave that could possibly send us back down a little bit lower too as well. Going on into our daily time frame, let's see what's happening here. Daily time frame still not giving us, we actually made support up above our 13 EMA as well too. But these EMAs are getting a little bit closer, so I'm a little bit hesitant as to whether or not Bitcoin's going to want to push back down to that 100 EMA, which is right at about 8,900. And if that happens, we could probably maybe see a break below it this time. That's a possibility as well from there on out. Let's see, it looks like my mouse is running out of battery, so I may need to make sure I get this video done before it completely dies on us. And let's go on into our 2-day time frame. 2-day time frame. Maybe a red dot that could be occurring there. We did get this green dot here. I could definitely anticipate another Christmas tree pattern here to consolidate out a little bit longer. We could get another red dot relatively soon, and then we push back down to the bottom side. That's a firm possibility as well. So going on into our 2-day time frame. 2-day time frame, maybe trying to find resistance or support above that 13 EMA. It looks like we're just kind of hugging it as we continue to move forward. I did want to turn on our 21 EMAs and see exactly where we're at there. Looks like we're trying to find support on it at least right now with our 21 EMA, but we could get another red dot that could send us back down a little bit lower and maybe even below that 21 EMA as well. It does look like our VWAP's wanting to clip down. Our money flow is kind of moving to the top side though, so it's just looking like Bitcoin is still trying to make up its mind whether or not it wants to dump or pump. It's going to be a really risky time to trade as of right now. And so the fact that we've gotten a lot of bearish signals even on these higher time frames, Bitcoin is still not giving anything up to the bears right now. It has not given any room to the bears to let them have their way with the markets just yet. And this could be a mixture of things that, we had gotten so much money printed into the system, and that now people are deciding whether or not they want to take profit, and that could possibly be it. A lot of these institutions are deciding whether or not they want to take profit from all the money that had been injected, and now that it's just this stagnant kind of money up here that's like, should we move in or should we move out, more money or take the money out that we put in. I think that's kind of where the indecisiveness is coming from. We could see another green dot up here on our 4-day as well too, and then our 5-day is possibly maybe anticipating another pushback to the upside here with our VWAP that's looking like it wants to possibly cross above the 0 pivot point, but money flow is still kind of trickling out a tad bit too. So I definitely think this is a lot of the hodlers that are not wanting to sell off just yet, but it's a lot of the money that got injected, and now this is kind of just a consolidation point for maybe anticipating another relatively big move that will occur either to the upside or to the downside. It's going to probably take one of these big whales to come in here and either sell everything off or to buy up even more. So we'll have to play it by ear the rest of this week. I'll be keeping my Patreon members up to date and what's going on there. If you do want to join us in the Discord server is available. It is free to join. And then obviously I have the private channels in there that are for Patreon members only, but it is a way to stay up to date with us and what we have going on. Come in there. We've been getting a lot of engagement and chat in our general chat section, and people are just sharing all their knowledge in there as well too, and even sharing some of their trades that they're taking right now. So come in there and join us, chat it up with us in the Discord server. And then also, if you just want to stay up to date with announcements, you can join us in the Telegram channel, which is just a public channel And it's just basically announcements in there of what we have going on with Crypto Takeover. So hopefully I can get out a few videos this week, but I'm going to be pretty busy. So if you do want to stay up to date with what my extreme bias is, then make sure to join us in that Patreon page. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. I hope y'all have a great rest of the week getting started. And without further ado, I will see y'all on the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.